County.
And by Chihuahua Flooring.
Chihuahua Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide variety of products including carpet, ceramic and porcelain tile, vinyl and laminate planks, and vinyl sheet flooring. Chihuahua Flooring carries products for both commercial businesses and residential homes, including brands like National Flooring, Del Tile, Mannington, and Mohawk. They also offer blind repair. For more information, you can visit online at chihuahuaflooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at chihuahuaflooring@gmail.com.
This is KCHW 102.7.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I mean, sure, yeah, why not?
I mean, the intro music's going, so I better be ready.
I mean, I'm here anyway. Good morning, everybody. It's your KCHW morning show. It is Friday, October 10th, double tens today. And it is a gorgeous morning out there. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Wow.
Good morning, Chuck.
Good morning.
Look at those
Colors
bright
are
eyes he's got.
phenomenal.
Right? How are you guys?
You could use some cucumbers
I-
under there to kind of.
Do I have some bags under my eyes? I'm a little tired this morning. Wow.
I like all the way down here.
I know.
I'm so tired. I forgot to introduce us. I am Chuck Ritchie, of course. I have sitting beside me the lovely Paula Randall and the lovely Craig McQuain.
Oh yeah, jazz hands.
So lovely, right?
Good morning, guys. It is our Friday Northern Light Spotlight. We've got a full pack show for us today. Our very first guests, they're going to come in a little earlier than we normally have guests. Will and Rob Lee are very good friends. They're like family.
We'll actually have
Absolutely
two
family.
stones, one bird in the studio.
Two stones, one
Right?
bird. Yes, the band. Yes, I should have said that instead.
We got a gig Saturday. That's
I
why
know, right?
We're going to be playing at Cameo Farms.
We
so
have two
excited.
stones, one bird in the studio today, featuring Will of Rob Lee and of
Yeah.
course Craig McQuain.
And then there's like this
crowd goes wild.
this other musician that's playing on Saturday night. That's actually a national touring musician.
Yes.
Is it, and with friends? He's bringing a friend.
Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah, we have
Chris Trapper.
We have Chris Trapper. He was on the show with us. What, a month or two ago? A couple months ago?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mhm.
Time doesn't mean anything to me anymore.
Oh, I feel like it was fairly recently, though. He was a great interview.
He really was.
It's just
Yeah.
the time between naps.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and he's bringing with him Stephan Kellogg, who both of them are Grammy-nominated musicians. Chris Trapper, of course, his music was featured in the movie The Devil Wears Prada, and oh gosh, I just had the name of the other
I was
movie in
gonna
my
say,
head.
he's got a
Rush.
whole list of different
Well, I
things.
was saving August Rush for the last,
Well,
but
I mean-
there's something about Mary,
Yes.
and the song the kid did in August Rush, the song that the movie was about, was a Chris Trapper song,
Yeah.
which is absolutely incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that film either nominated or win some Oscars that year?
I don't know, but it's a great movie. I
It-
mean,
it
it really
is-
is.
it is a
If you're
fantastic
into
movie.
music, then it's great. I mean, it's got the Wunderkind, I guess
Yeah,
you
yeah.
would call them. I got to be in character
I was
here
gonna
since we
say,
got Bavarian
very
thing.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I still remember watching that movie for the first time, and I remember thinking everyone's talking about this movie August Rush. I'm like, what is this movie about? I didn't even know anything about it. I just pushed play and started watching it, and it was like, oh, that movie was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Really good stuff.
Hey,
So, yeah.
did we ever get our streaming up?
Yeah, but you know what? I haven't switched the cameras over, so there we go. Now I got the camera switched over. Thank you for that, Paula.
Well, hey, I know we have a lot going on today, so you want me to get into the weather?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's run through it.
Awesome.
Blow,
All right.
blow
It's
through it.
beautiful out
Gonna
right now.
blow
It is.
through it. Oh my gosh, yeah.
It's gorgeous out, done.
morning. All right, so today is October 10th. It is going to be a high of 74 today, not quite as warm as yesterday, with a low of 45. I'm showing here we have a 22% chance of rain coming this evening. I don't see it coming this
Oh.
afternoon, but it does look like we have some rain possible as we get into the early evening. So heads up, babe, if you're listening, you've got to get the roof on that haunt.
I heard some of the stories about that last night.
Right? Oh my goodness. Saturday, the 11th, we have a high of 55 with a low of 41 with evening showers. Sunday, the 12th, we have a high of 47. Is that right?
That is correct,
A
ma'am.
high of 47 with
Every-
a low of 35. 94% chance of rain. Let's expand that one a little bit and see what's happening.
Hey, we're going to
there.
work on the base at the ski hill. It's okay.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that'll be awesome.
I bet you they might just get a little dusting.
Good. Well, they should. If this is the temperature down here, they're 10 degrees cooler up there. Showers early, becoming a steady rain later in the day. High of 47. Winds light and variable. A steady rain into the evening. Showers continuing late. Low around 35. Winds northeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour. I love this. Chance of rain 100%.
So that means everywhere.
Everywhere
There's
we
nowhere
are
to
getting
hide.
rain. We're
Wow.
going to get it. All right. And then Monday the 13th, we have a high of 52. And our low is below freezing, 31, and we have a 22% chance of rain. Tuesday the 14th.
But if you look over at that nighttime, there's a 5% chance of snow.
Of snow. See, in White Christmas, they do that harmony. Snow, snow, snow. Yeah, ready?
Okay.
Snow. We'll work on it. Okay.
I know, it's a little flat.
I don't think I've seen that movie.
What? Oh my gosh. All right. Going back to the weather, we have Tuesday. We just did Tuesday, right? We're going to Wednesday, a high of 61, a low of 33, with sunny skies, and our rain chances dissipate. So we're going to go from nice and warm to immediately cold. So make sure you've got your plants covered, your hoses purged and pulled in, and get ready for the freeze.
You blinked and you missed fall.
It's so pretty out there right now.
It is gorgeous today.
Oh, my gosh. So who has birthdays or anniversaries today?
You know what? Thank you for reminding me. Today on our Chula Valley Lions Club calendar, we have, looks like Renee Lawrence, Eric Krause, and I'm having a hard time reading that, Benaya Berkeley.
I'm so tired.
Well, no, it's kind of dark in
The
here.
print,
This
yeah.
letter
Your
is
eyes are
really-
tired, man. It's
really
hard to see
read.
that small
I
print.
like we could see your eyes like going, wah, wah,
Now,
wah.
the Lions Club should
Yeah, they-
issue readers with those.
Oh,
They really should.
Yeah.
They
I
really
mean,
should.
just like, a little Lions Club logo on them.
That's
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
Absolutely.
That would actually be a really good idea.
I know.
And if I
I
don't,
shouldn't give those away. You know?
You need to charge for those ladies. That's a good idea.
you
All
know,
right, so
I've,
with
I've
birthdays.
been meaning to make an appointment with the eye doctor, and I just haven't been doing it.
All right. For happy birthday, everybody. Happy
birthday, happy every day, happy birthday, yay!
Yay!
And you know what? If I didn't just read your name off there, it's because you didn't get your name on the Lions Club calendar last year. They are taking submissions now. Just grab yourself someone from the Lions Club.
Right?
Shake them
Grab
on
it.
the shoulders. Don't shake them. Please don't shake them.
No, because
And,
yeah,
Yeah, and,
it'd be
and,
bad.
and tell them you want us to read your name on the radio next year, and you want your name on the Chula
Live.
Valley Lions Club calendar.
Yes, and you could put your whole family. They don't have to be here in Chula. They can be anywhere.
And you know, tell
Yeah.
them just for fun, just so they know we're earning that calendar. Tell them
We told you to do it.
KCHW sent you.
Yep, that is
Some-
awesome. All right, well,
Tell-
let me
tell
tell you
Craig
what's
sent
going
you.
on for the breakfast, because we hear that bus, is it 13 or 11? I always get it mixed up.
Bus 13.
Bus
Bus
13, they listen. So, okay, guys, here's what you're having for breakfast today. Homemade pancakes with fruit or juice, a variety of cereal with, I think that says toast. Craig, toast? Toast. Toast?
toast.
Yogurt.
Doctor?
Yeah, it looks just like toast.
Fruit or juice. You can also have mini cine choice. What would that be?
Mini City?
I'm not sure, but I
Like cinnamon rolls? Or
Yeah,
like
they're mini-
that
they're
mini
cinnamon-
cinis.
They're
Yeah,
mini
they're
cinis.
just little buns.
Mini cinis?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
little cinnamon rolls.
Or like the little maybe mini muffins with yogurt, fruit, or juice. And then there's chef's choice with fruit or juice. And of course, the milk varieties offered daily. And hey, Bus 13, you need to let us know what these things are. So
Dun, dun,
come
dun.
in and
Chef's
let us
choice.
know, because the suspense.
I'm gonna do us a favor with these. We should print them out. We should have these printed out because they'll look so much easier. They're so much easier to read.
Yeah, don't make a logical thing. Oh, you know what is really funny?
Sorry. Yeah.
There is no Bus 13 this morning because there's no school.
There's no school. Oh, that's right. They're in fall break, right?
Yes, they're in fall break today and on Monday. So how funny. They put that on the lunch calendar but not on the breakfast calendar, because a breakfast calendar is day of the week and lunch calendar is day.
Yes, yes, yes.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right,
All right.
so fun events?
Let's do it.
All right.
But I can definitely say that was done by a human, not by AI.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
All righty then.
Yes. Do you want to start? Do you want me to do it? Do you want to do it?
Yeah,
You want me to do it? Okay.
I was like bated breath.
Let's-
That's what
let's-
bated breath
let's
is.
go
is
back
when
and
somebody's
forth.
Like,
Of course, the Chula Chamber of Commerce meeting happening right now at the casino.
Right now.
Right
or they're
now.
just about to wrap things up. I don't know. Sometimes they get done a little early, but maybe swing on by there and see if they're
There
still going.
might be a donut left.
Right, right.
That's worthy.
Mm-hmm.
And then adult pickleball. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we have pickleball. We have pickleball Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Adult pickleball is going on right now. They're moving inside this weekend, they said, right?
Yes, Sunday.
So they're still over at the golf course right now, and they're still playing at, I think she said 9 on Wednesday.
Oh.
Not 8:30. Didn't she say 9?
Oh, I don't remember.
We need Sharon's notes. Sharon was very good about taking notes.
Oh, she was taking notes?
Yeah, but definitely
Wow.
go to the pickleball website here, and you can check them out. They're on Facebook. So just go to look up Chewila Pickleball, and you'll be able to find them. And then today, one of the most exciting things and sad is the Chewila Farmers Market last day.
Last day of the farmers market today.
Oh, man. And today's really exciting. They're doing pumpkin bowling from 3:30 until 5:30. So get over there and come down the pins with the pumpkin. You could be one of the winners in the 3 age groups.
Yeah.
I am so going to miss our farmers market. I cannot believe we're already there on that day.
I mean, a
miss
lot of
all the
work goes involved. Is a lot through the
lot of
year.
work.
A lot of work.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of time. I mean,
Yeah.
You know, it's bittersweet. I am going to miss it, and all winter long, I'm like, man, I can't wait for the market to start back up again.
Right?
But I also get my Fridays back.
You are getting your Fridays back.
But
Right.
I'm
But you
gonna.
know what? It's you.
it's-
You'll fill that with something.
I know, right? No, I love the market so much, and I do love going to. And every year, it's like that bittersweet, like, oh, I'm exhausted, I'm tired,
Yeah.
but man, I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank
Yeah.
you for all of the farmers market volunteers. Thank you to all of the vendors. Thank you to the musicians. Just
Gina
This-
for running the Colonel program with the kids.
oh my gosh, Gina,
Yeah.
thank you running the Colonel program with the kids. It was just a beautiful, amazing experience every single Friday.
Oh yeah, Merritt and the whole board from the farmers market. They've been amazing. And this year, every year they just outdo themselves.
They just outdo themselves. This year was just, I loved the new layout. I loved the variety of vendors. I loved the different options that we saw. It was so wonderful. Our food vendors, our produce vendors, the meat vendors, the wonderful
Oh yeah.
gifts and things that you were able to purchase, the flower vendors. I could just wax poetic forever.
I know, right? we should back that our award-winning to the farmers market.
Our award-winning.
Yeah.
well,
Chewila
and
Farmers
what I wrote in the Silverado Express about putting together the festival that I've been working on. It's like you put a village in a village, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I see there. It's like its own little community within the community.
Well-
that happens every week, and it's just a great thing to see.
It
And
is
you
a
know, we've
beautiful
we've
thing
talked
to see
about
how
this
people
before.
come
You
together.
you go to other farmers markets, and people they show up, they wander, they get in their cars, and they leave.
Mm-hmm.
Our farmers market is people show up in the morning and they just stay for the day,
Mm-hmm.
and they hang out on the benches, and it really is like a little community.
It really is. I love it. I love it. So again, great job. Thank you, everybody.
And then, of course, we have the Colville Valley Animal Sanctuary drive-through vaccination clinic happening Saturday from 9:30 to 1 p.m. That's at the Colville Valley Animal Sanctuary at 501 Old Arden Highway in Colville.
Mm-hmm.
It's a low-cost spay and neuter clinic.
Mm-hmm. We have an amazing event going on, the Bavarian Beer and Brat Festival at Cameo Farms. That's going on October
Yes.
11th, which is Saturday from 12 to 5. There'll be live music, bratwurst, and Lederhosen. Can you
But
tell
let's
us
not
any
talk
more
about that one.
Craig?
Oh, I can tell you so much about it. I mean, talk about like, oh well, I just purchased shirts for the event,
Woohoo!
and kind of got that like instant remorse after I did it, going like, I hope I sell all these. You know?
Exactly.
You
I
know?
think
You
I
will.
owe,
They're
I think I owe you money for one of them.
Oh yeah, and speaking of which,
Yeah.
Yeah, and Daniel wants one too. Oh,
Beautiful.
Look at them. They're beautiful. Can I touch it?
yeah, no, yeah, not right there.
You want to feel the thickness of the shirt? and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, no,
And
it's
these are soft.
yeah, they're nice. Yeah,
Nice.
I'm really happy with it. Ink and Stink,
Ink and stink.
Ink and Stink Studio. No, sorry, it's Ink and Stitch Studios in Colville, I believe,
Oh, cool.
are the ones that helped me put the shirts together, and they were really easy to work with and real helpful. So.
Oh, give me their phone number. I want
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's nice too because they'll do short runs, and if you want to do like say a custom birthday shirt for somebody,
Yeah.
it's really affordable. I mean, I'm sure it costs a
Gosh,
lot,
that's brilliant.
but yeah, I mean,
Okay.
lots of ideas can spur from that. So.
Hold still, Craig. I'm trying to zoom in on your shirt.
Right?
Oh
So-
yeah, yeah.
There you go. There we go.
So
Beautiful.
Saturday is actually going
Okay.
to be fairly busy, but you can do everything. So you can go through the drive-through clinic in the morning, and then you go to the Bavarian Beer and Brat Festival at Cameo Farms from 12 to 5. Then you should go through the Hands Across the Nation fundraiser and check out their amazing stuff and donate for their silent auction items. And then in the evening, go to the wonderful concert of Chris Pratt and
Chris
Stephen
Trapper.
Kellogg.
Chris Trapper.
I'm sorry, Chris
Chris,
Trapper.
Chris Pratt, somebody else.
I in my brain. Chris Trapper and Stephen Kellogg over at the Center for the Arts. Their show starts at 7 p.m. Tickets online are $30, and at the door they're $35.
Outstanding.
Right? So it's a full day.
Grammy nominated. 2 Grammy nominated
Oh.
artists on the same stage right here in Chewila.
And I forgot Friday. Friday we have the football game over at the high school,
Oh, yeah.
and so that's really exciting.
Are you going to that?
I am actually.
Outstanding.
We're gonna.
So
Xander has
I'm
never been to a
assuming-
high school football game.
So friends of my parents, my mom just mentioned this in a group chat, so I figured it's okay to be public knowledge. They got their cider press going. So if you're friends of my family and
Oh
you
my
want to
gosh.
press some cider,
Sally. Yes.
today they'll be up there doing that. So if you pitch in, they'll probably fill up your jug. So come up with
Wonderful.
containers and
Is
get
that
yourself
just-
some nectar of the gods, is what we like to call it.
Is that
It
just
is
up
Nectar of
up
Gods.
there? That's like for people that know.
Well, I'm not going to send out the address, is what I'm going to say. If you know where my parents live and you're friends with the family, then
When you're driving through Chewila and you see people driving in a row,
yeah, right.
and it has nothing to do with the traffic on 395, then follow because they might be going for the cider press.
Yeah, I might just have to sneak up there to get my pole.
So I do have one quick note to say here. Last night we weren't able to get that first episode of Nevermore
Yes.
Radio on, so apologies for that. There were some technical issues. We were having some issues staying on the air last night, as well as it was sort of this perfect storm, and then of course we had that horrible tragic accident right outside of town, unrelated, but it just with everything happening to Rush, and it was just kind of a shock to the community. And to put something that was so dark that same night right after that happened felt a little wrong, especially considering we were already having issues. It was already going to be rushed, So we just decided we're just going to postpone it and air it tonight at 8 o'clock. It's going to air
okay.
tonight at 8
Right
p.m.
8 o'clock Pacific
right after
Standard Time.
Best Classic Rock and More with Old Man Mark.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm
so
excited. It should be awesome.
if you
Yeah,
were
I
waiting,
mean, Saturday is just jam-packed full of great things.
it really is.
Yeah,
It really is.
Yeah, and then, Friday night for the Evermore, that's awesome, too.
Yeah.
I saw your little post about that. So.
Yeah, so if you were waiting for that, our apologies. It's just there was a lot going on yesterday, and we just
Yay.
couldn't get it on, and we didn't want to have it be anything less than perfect. So
Well, so also happening, I'm just going to go over some highlights. Craig is going to talk about the music stuff happening, right? So don't mention this.
The Blues and Brews Jam on Sunday? That's
Yeah.
fine. You already talked about my Bavarian thing,
Yeah.
so I don't care. Go ahead and talk about that.
speaking of communities within communities, the Blues and Brews Jam.
The Blues and Brews Jam is happening every Sunday from 4 to 7 over at Fired Up Pizza. And then some other highlights going on. The Nevermore studio recording of the second episode is happening on the 14th of October. Come here to the studio and check it out. The live studio recording will start at 6:30 and go until about 8:30, and you get the opportunity to see how live radio works and also participate with sound effects and oohs and ahs and clapping. It's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah,
So
that's not
definitely
how
come.
live radio works because it's not going to be live, but
Not
it
gonna
is.
be live.
But it is a behind the scenes peek at a production, which is fun.
Right.
And we did have fun last Tuesday recording with the audience. It was actually a lot of fun. We had a blast.
We did, actually. I was in the audience. We did have a lot of fun. That
Yeah.
was cool. All right, so some highlights coming up this week. We have the City Council meeting on Wednesday evenings over at the City Hall. So go check that out at 6:30. Yeah, 6:30 to 8. Also happening on Wednesday, October 15th, is Pecha Kucha. Go
yeah.
over to Quartzsite Brewery from 7 to 9 p.m. and check out Pecha Kucha. You can learn a lot about art in 6 minutes and 40 seconds. So go check that out. Then we
Those are a
have-
lot of fun.
They're so cool.
They're really fun.
I'm trying to get through this. You keep interrupting
I'm sorry.
me.
Let's go.
We have the haunt coming up. The haunts for Bradley's Taekwondo, they're both opening on October 17th. So coming on, not this weekend, but next weekend, you can go to Carnival. Ooh. Sam Bradley has outdone herself in making a true act of terror over at the Taekwondo studio. So go check out Carnival. It's open on the 17th, 18th, 24th, 25th, and 31st. We're opening on the 17th and 18th from 5 to 9 p.m. And then the same hours on the 24th and 25th. And on the 31st, they'll be open from 4 to 9. If the carnival clowns and live actors are too much for you, come over to the family-friendly haunt. That's across from Triangle Park, and we have the exact same hours. So the family-friendly haunt has candy options available for kids who can't have candy. We don't have any animatronics or jump scare type things in the haunt.
Yeah.
We have a selfie station set up with a wonderful background and a volunteer standing by to take your family photo. And yeah, it's all done to support Bradley's Taekwondo. So that's happening and starting on the 17th of this month.
Now, can I ask you a couple quick questions about that?
Yes, absolutely.
So this is something that you do personally out of the kindness of your heart with your own money to benefit
Yes.
Bradley's Taekwondo, which is a 501c3 nonprofit.
I'm not going to share how much I spend every year.
That's not what I'm asking. Do you have the manpower that you need to get this haunt up and built and ready in time?
Is that a question?
Yeah.
Do I have the manpower? Well, the roof is not yet up. I have
you need a
wonderful
roofer?
volunteers. Yeah. Dude, if you did not have this event happening this weekend, I would have called you before now. But I'm like, Craig's busy. We have half of a roof, and the things that we thought we were going to use for the other half of the roof are too heavy.
Yeah.
So we are scrambling. So if you have any time, any sheets of anything, please come by our house. We are right across from Triangle Park on what is that, Victoria and Valley. And just you see the structure in the yard with half a roof, you'll be like, oh, this is where they are. So
Well, that's what I was going to ask. If
Yeah.
if anybody out there is listening and they would like to volunteer
Oh
for
my
this
gosh. Yeah.
fundraiser event,
Daniel could really use the
if
help.
you could
'cause-
use the help.
Yeah, he's kind of at his wit's end right now with like, what are we going to do with the other half of the roof? Last year we used the industrial plastic, but there was nothing underneath it, and we had nothing but rain last year for Halloween. So
Right.
it was tragic because the plastic just kind of sagged, and it never broke, but it sagged. We had big water drop, like filled black plastic all the way down to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So it was pretty dramatic. So this year we have chicken wire up, so that can't happen, but we still need a roof.
Yeah.
Need something up there. So yeah, come over and help if you can. That would be phenomenal, and Daniel would really appreciate the help. And then I think the other things happening on in October, we have the next Nevermore recording session is
The 21st.
the 21st. And again, you can come here to KCHW 102.7, October 21st from 6:30 to 8:30. And then October 25th, we have the Stomper Show going on at the Center for the Arts. So come and see the
Yeah.
Stompers. And then on the 27th, you can come and see the live production of the
Of
Nevermore
Nevermore Radio.
the staged performance.
Absolutely. Which all those tickets are available for the
Mm-hmm.
Nevermore Radio at nevermoreradio.com. But also, rough segue into we have our guests in the other studio and in the theater,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to invite them in right now.
Right now, I'm done.
Right
Oh, we're
now.
not going to break?
Well, we will. Do we need to go?
Well, we're going to tune up some instruments, maybe.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Well,
so
let-
break and then bring it in?
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a quick break. We're going to listen to.
And just really quickly, while I have a moment, I just wanted to mention that Chet O'Keefe is going to be playing at Hunter's Bar and Grill tonight
Ooh,
with his
nice.
band. So go check him out. And then also, I just wanted to go through the Northern Light Spotlight real fast while we got a
Oh yeah,
moment.
yeah.
And then also, let's see, we've got this Sunday, there's going to be a barn dance at the Hitching Barn, which I believe is the On-Call Cowboys are playing that one.
Oh, cool.
The on-call cowboy.
That sounds so appropriate.
So that the Hitchin Barn is at 26504 East Jefferson Road, Newport, Washington. Our friend Josh has been playing with the On-Call Cowboys.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They're sounding really good. I've seen some videos of them. He's a great addition to that band.
Yeah, good match. And
Yeah.
he actually dressed up like a cowboy, so it
Right?
fits. Okay. And then, I mean, basically that's everything. We'll talk more about the Bavarian Beer and Brat Festival. But, of course, that's going on at Cameo Farms this Saturday starting at noon. And let's see, we've got also after-hours party at the Oasis. We're going to be doing an Oktoberfest costume karaoke party.
Awesome.
So, hey, if you're already in your garb from the festival, head on down to the Oasis and finish your night off with the nightcap there. So,
Awesome
Very cool.
possum.
I want to say the other thing I forgot to talk about is Boo Fest.
Yeah.
Not forget about Boo Fest. Boo Fest is happening, of course, on the 31st from 3:30 to 5:30. Come downtown and check out all the things going on. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're having a costume contest, right?
Yes, we are.
Over at the Aaron Huff building, there'll be another backdrop. You get your picture taken, and then people will get to vote on the best costume. So come on down and enjoy Boo Fest October 31st from 3:30 until 5:30.
With candy and prizes.
Terrell Cripps wants to invite everybody out on the 24th of October. No charge, open to the public. This is at the Colville Eagles, Lake Roosevelt, RE, 2797, open to the public. That is a Halloween party, October 24th at the Colville Eagles from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Music by award-winning DJ Brandon.
Woohoo.
So see you there.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and take a quick
short break. Yeah.
We're gonna make this can we make this a really short break? Do you think we can do this in 3 minutes?
Yeah, I think so.
You can do it.
Tell you what, yeah, we'll do that. We'll go ahead and get to our break here. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with our guests. Who do we have on, Craig? Come on, tell us. Two stones, one bird. He got up and walked away. All right, everybody, we'll be right back. Stick around.
Public News Service Daily Newscast for Friday, October 10th, 2025. I'm Edwin J. Vieira. New York Attorney General Letitia James has been indicted on fraud charges. This comes after prosecutors were uncertain whether the case against one of President Donald Trump's most vocal critics had merit. Virginia's largest utility company is seeking approval to build a gas-powered peaker plant in Chesterfield, but advocates say the multi-billion-dollar project will undermine the Commonwealth's clean energy laws. More on that from Simone Perez.
In 2020, the Commonwealth passed the Virginia Clean Economy Act, requiring electric utilities to achieve a 100% clean energy standard by 2050. It also requires the retirement of fossil fuel plants in upcoming decades and reaching major renewable energy targets in solar and offshore wind by 2035. Lee Francis with the Virginia League of Conservation Voters says the peaker plant is a project meant to help the skyrocketing number of data centers in the Commonwealth. Virginia is home to 35% of the world's hyperscale data centers worldwide and has more data centers than any other state in the U.S.
So this plant would cost billions of dollars to build, being built in response to alleged demand from the data center industry. And at its core, if built, Virginians would be paying for dirtier energy to subsidize big tax needs.
Dominion has defended the plant as necessary to keep up with the growing demand for electricity in the Commonwealth, as demand for energy has soared in recent years. The company also notes the plant construction will create millions of dollars worth of economic activity in the region.
In Jacksonville, a community on the city's north side is facing downrising water. Tramel Gomes has that story.
This is what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
Dana Mall, a community advocate who's showcasing the real impacts during a boat tour, says the issue is urgent in a neighborhood where 87% of residents are Black, highlighting the intersection of environmental justice and cultural preservation.
The high tide was right in people's backyards, and we saw one house where the water was right up to the bricks. So a lot of these homeowners suffer from a lot of water damage, flooding, and we're trying to use Florida Climate Week to talk about the issues so that we can find solutions.
Mall points to the area's significance as part of the Gullah Geechee Cultural Corridor, with Jacksonville home to the highest number of descendants of these historically significant communities.
Low-income families who get home visits through the CalWorks program will be able to stay enrolled longer thanks to a bill signed this week by Governor Gavin Newsom. Suzanne Potter reports.
Starting next year, Assembly Bill 607 will let families receive the home visits for 3 to 5 years instead of the current limit of 2 years. Stacy Lee with the nonprofit Children Now says evidence shows these programs make transformative changes that last a lifetime.
They support families with child development and parenting. They work with the parents around personal goals for economic support and self-sufficiency, like going to school, finishing college, getting a degree, thinking about career paths.
A 2023 report from Children Now found that home visiting programs prevent many problems for families.
This is Public News Service. It's National Fire Prevention Week, and at Decatur Fire and Rescue, putting out fires is only part of the job. As Shantia Hudson reports, the department is launching a program to help connect residents to community resources before a crisis strikes.
Captain Gary Menard says years of fire safety education have drastically reduced fire incidents, allowing the department to focus on another kind of prevention, helping people who rely on 911 for basic needs. He says about 70% of their calls are now for emergency medical services or lift assist for seniors who may not have access to regular care.
People will call when they have a stomach ache or things a lot of people would just go to their primary care physician for. There are members of our community that know nothing other than calling 911 for those things.
So the department is working to bridge gaps in access. With help from a Georgia Health Initiative grant, Menard says Decatur Fire and Rescue is building a team of community health workers to help connect residents with local clinics, housing support, and other resources.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Stressed cancer patients may seek treatment from anyone willing to offer it. One doctor advises patients to keep a clear head and stick with a medical professional. Terry D. has more.
A 2025 Ohio Department of Health report indicates between 2018 and 2022, Montgomery County represented almost 16% of all breast cancer cases. 78 cases of breast cancer in men were reported in the state. With expensive medical treatment a certainty, a patient may seek alternative cures they find online. Breast surgeon and breast cancer survivor Dr. Liz O'Riordan says after a diagnosis, patients are often scared and willing to try anything. She explains scammers prey on desperation.
There are lots and lots of people who are selling products or cures or clinics, and they have glowing testimonials. They promise you a miracle cure. It's clever marketing. They spend thousands and thousands trying to lure you in.
The Ohio Department of Health reports nearly 11,000 cases of breast cancer were diagnosed among Ohio women each year between 2017 and 2021.
Connecticut organizations are coming together for a day of action tomorrow to help immigrant families. The Families Belong Together Day of Action kicks off a community engagement campaign to inform people in Danbury about their rights as arrests by Immigration and Customs Enforcement increase in the city and statewide. Compared to last year, ICE arrests in Connecticut have doubled under the Trump administration. Juan Fonseca Tapia with Danbury United for Immigrants describes just one example of the local effects, a local grocery store that's losing business because of ICE.
People are afraid of going to the store, especially in that area, because in the vicinity of the courthouse is where we have seen most of the kidnappings that have happened.
He says the Day of Action includes building partnerships to develop a neighborhood-based safety network and one-on-one outreach, sharing immigrants' rights resources like the Danbury United for Immigrants helpline, where people can report ICE activity and connect with resources to help get a family member out of ICE detention. The event begins at 9 a.m. at Kennedy Park in Danbury. I'm Edwin J. Vieira for Public News Service, member and listener supported. Find our trust indicators at publicnewsservice.org.
Support for KCHW comes from Thrive Broadband. Thrive Broadband provides fiber internet and phone service to homes and businesses throughout Chewelah. Thrive's fiber network features equal upload and download speeds, supporting streaming, online learning, and business connectivity all at the same time. More information about Thrive's broadband services can be found online at thrivebroadband.com or by phone at 509-935-3500. KCHW would like to thank Thrive Broadband for supporting community radio in Northeast Washington.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW, Chewelah, Valley, Deer Park. You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW, Chewelah, Colville, Kettle Falls.
It's 8:01.
Your KCHW morning show is made possible by donations from
Colville Toyota. Colville Toyota, located at 160 West 3rd Avenue in Colville, offers new and used vehicle sales and service. Vehicle sales is open 8:30 a.m. till 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, with a Toyota Express Maintenance Center open 7:30 a.m. till 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. More information on Colville Toyota's vehicle inventory and services is available at colvilletoyota.com. A small-town dealership with a big heart.
And by Chewelah Flooring.
Chewelah Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide variety of products, including carpet, ceramic and porcelain tile, vinyl and laminate planks, and vinyl sheet flooring. Chewelah Flooring carries products for both commercial businesses and residential homes, including brands like National Flooring, Dell Tile, Mannington, and Mohawk. They also offer blind repair. For more information, you can visit online at ChuilaFlooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at ChuilaFlooring@gmail.com.
Programming brought to you by Ryan Moore, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Deer Park, Washington. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Edward Jones is a firm that helps individuals and business owners achieve their financial goals. More information is available at edwardjones.com or by calling 509-276-2974. Edward Jones, member SIPC, with locations in Deer Park and Chewelah.
This is KCHW 102.7.
All right, welcome back to the KCHW Morning Show. We have a great second half of the show starting right now. Of course, we are back again with myself, Chuck Ritchie, Paula Randall, and we have in-house, I guess not in addition to, but including Craig, is
Two stones, one bird.
Stones, one bird. I wasn't forgetting. I was just laughing. Sorry.
Here's a little song of ours called Tricked.
There we go. Here we go.
I see you standing over there. Your looks deserve my stare. You winked at me. Can there be anything so good? Seductive looks that change your mood. Can't just keep on wasting time. Are we going to your place or mine? You seduce me. That night we made passionate love, more than you and I dreamed of. The next morning I woke up all alone, with no clothes, far from home. You tricked me. You tricked me. Tricked. Well, I hope you like the taste of mud. I hope you like the taste of your own blood. I hope you like my boots. Hope you like. I hope you like. Hope you like. Hope you like. Hope you like my boots. someone quite like you, deserving the bottom of my shoe. Well, I hope like the taste of blood. I hope like the taste of your own blood. I hope you like my hope you like my boots. Well, I never met someone quite like you, deserving the bottom of my shoe. Well, I never met someone quite like you, deserving the bottom of my shoe. Well, I hope you like the taste of blood. I hope you like the taste of your own blood. I hope you like my boots. Hope you like, hope you like, hope you like, hope you like, hope you like my boots. Well, I never met someone quite like you, deserving the bottom of my shoe. Everybody clap.
That's Craig McQuain on the mandolin, all right.
Thank you. Well, I hope you like the taste of blood. I hope you like the taste of your own blood. I hope you like my boots. Hope you like, hope you like, hope you like my boots. Well, I never met someone quite like you, deserving the bottom of my shoe. Well, I never met someone quite like you, deserving the bottom of my shoe. Well, I hope you like the taste of mud. I hope you like the taste of your own blood. I hope you like my boots. Woo!
Oh my gosh, have I never heard you guys?
Never heard us. I swear you were a dancer in the dance band.
Oh my gosh, you are phenomenal. That was awesome. I know I've seen you and your parents, and I've seen, I have to have listened to you before. But this was awesome. Huh?
Did you go to the Red Elvis?
She did, but she was out back because they were working on their play.
We were working on the play.
She came in late.
Yeah, I
But they did-
missed you
she
guys
did make it.
completely.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
I know. So I've heard you like individually, but I don't think I've heard you.
Not at any of the festivals or anything?
No, because I'm always working. Somebody had me doing bingo all day.
Oh.
I know there'd be like a little moment of space, and then I'd hear Paula, bingo, bingo. I'm like, there she is. I see you.
Oh my gosh, that was phenomenal.
Thank you. Oh,
You
thank
were
you.
amazing.
Well, we have a lot of fun, and I think that comes through in our music, right? You know?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
That's something that I can see people getting up right, and clapping and dancing and like really getting into right away.
So one thing that I was reflecting on driving down here, because I like to do that about like things that are coming up, and it's like waiting for an event to happen seems like it takes forever. But then when you're the day before the event, all of a sudden it seems like, where did all the time go?
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't that weird?
That
It's
is
such
so
a weird
It's
feeling.
like a weird time dilation thing.
It really is.
Well, yeah, and then I mean the work sets in, and that's one thing that I noticed with this event, the Beer and Brat Festival. It's like I pitched the idea to Mike, he was all for it, and everybody, Dylan and these guys, my band, and everybody was like, yay, 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 and then I'm like, okay, cool, and then so I commit to do it, and then all of a sudden, then it's just like every week there's like another thing. I'm like, oh, that's something I overlooked.
Right.
Oh, that's something that I need to look into and figure it out. And so thankfully, after all of that, everything has came together better than I thought it would,
Nice.
as far as like, everything seems to be in line, and it's just going to be an awesome time. And I mean that the weather forecast, it keeps pushing the rain later in the day, which is awesome. We're loving that.
I keep
But we're definitely
noticing that.
encouraging people to dress warm.
Yeah.
I'm definitely I think they just lifted the burn ban, so you can't have a fire pit. So we'll probably have some just some hospitality fires,
Right.
to make it that much more fun. And dress up in your Bavarian garb, and Daniel's going to be running around in lederhosen, and he's going to have his horn, and just having a fun time being Daniel. And that's what I told him. I was like, hey, what you got to do for this is just be you.
Right.
And he's like, I can do that.
Yeah, he's really excited.
Did he ever find a tuba?
And I have to say, at Fall Fest, I was talking to a couple of the vendors who are also going to be at your event, and they have already made costumes. And so we were sharing ideas. I'm like, I don't know if I have time to make anything. But they're like, well, we did this and this and this. So very, very excited.
And that leads me into the next point. I was thinking about reflecting back, and it's like it takes a team. And I remember when Chuck was like, "You got to have a team. You got to have a team."
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's like working with the radio station, working with the creative district, working with my band as a team. Doing the At Lunch podcast was a team effort, and it's like, doing things as an individual that are excellent is something that our society pushes up. But at the same time, that individual didn't get to where they were without a team.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So and so you can't forget who's helping you get to where you're going.
And when you don't have a team, you just get burnt out.
Yeah,
it's exhausting.
Yeah, it's really, or you don't, or
you need somebody to come pump you up, inflate you back up, because suddenly you're just like a wisp of a man. Yeah.
Or you forget things, or things go crazy, or everything's done at the last second. Yeah.
And it's like when I was running into these hurdles, I would immediately start brainstorming and coming up with contacts and like people that I knew in my past, like that might be able to lead me into the next way of getting through that hurdle. And so it's just and then I'm like reaching out to different people, and some things fizzle out, and then it leads you to something else, and then eventually it's like, okay, we got it figured out, yay, awesome,
Right.
But at the same time, there's like that looming cloud of doubt. Going like, oh, everything's gonna blah 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 not work out, and it's like everything's worked out better than I could have possibly imagined.
That's incredible.
And the support from the community, and just having random people that I haven't really talked to about it just come up to me and being so excited about it.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's super excited.
I've been excited about this for a while. I'm really glad this
Right?
is all coming together. So nice.
I was talking to somebody last night at a completely unrelated event, and we were talking about this event tomorrow and how excited we are for the Bavarian sausages.
Yeah.
Right? We're like, oh my gosh, go. We're going to have these wonderful sausages. There's going to be this amazing music. We can wander around. There's amazing vendors. I'm excited. This is actually, I've been super excited about this ever since, I got into you announcing it.
Yeah.
So we have questions.
Okay.
Do we pay to get in? How long and how many sausages is it possible for one person to eat in a 4-hour
Is there a contest?
When is the costume contest? How costume does it have to be? Can I just wear a hat and be considered costume? Give me all the details because I want to know.
Okay, yeah, and let's start backwards. So the costume contest is basically for the guests. It's a participation thing, and what it does is it's going to increase the festive environment by having more people dressed up in the garb, because of course I'm going to be dressed up like I usually do, and then I think we'll probably do the contest probably right before the last band plays, or about that time, or somewhere, so it'll be at the end of the event is when we'll actually decide. And I'm going to get together with Mike and Stacy, and we're going to create a committee who will be the judges that will vote that,
Oh,
that way it's
fun.
not just like me deciding who my best friend is that put the most effort in.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm still collecting some prizes. Some of the vendors have donated some things, and then I have a couple sponsors that have kicked in some cash. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And then so the other thing you wanted to know is whether it costs or not. So it's a by donation.
Okay.
So we're gonna do. I thought about doing it at the gate, but I'll probably just set up at where the T-shirt booth is, and I'll probably just have a donation thing. So it's just gonna be honor system basically.
Okay.
Yep. So
is there I would love to see
Or sliding
donation
scale,
places at the where the bands are performing, have a donation pit, and then at the T-shirts and
yeah, I'm
multiple
probably gonna
places?
figure out some different avenues to get donations. Yeah.
Yeah, because that would be awesome. We want to
I
support
can even
you.
strap one on Daniel because he's pretty.
You should strap one on Daniel. Yes.
He could be my.
Give
Give him a
5-gallon bucket.
Yes.
He'll be like that guy at the zoo or whatever that's egging everybody on and pinching them and stuff and pretending to be like them, doing their walk.
We can put it on his back, and he can be donate.
I love it. Yeah, enlist all these great talents. So we just have a huge list of awesome talent. Of course, Daniel's going to be teaming up with my friend Chad, who is Levity Metal. He is an AI artist. So he uses Suno, I believe, is the software that he uses. But he creates some. It's really interesting, the music that he puts together. And I figured this idea that I had was to combine AI with a human element to create a cyborg polka band. And I think Daniel was the perfect human genes that we needed for that.
Right, he is so excited.
Yeah, and he's a coder, so I think he'll be able to communicate on the level a little bit easier.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So we're gonna have them. We're gonna sync them. Somehow. So
DeHaas band.
The band of cyborgs.
The band of cyborgs.
Resistance is futile.
You know, when Daniel worked at Microsoft, that's what his manager actually said. Just let yourself be assimilated. Daniel came
I see
home.
him having a hard time doing that. Though.
Daniel came
so
home,
maybe
you're not gonna believe
I'm
what they
completely
said.
backwards on my idea here, right? I mean,
No, you are absolutely right.
But it's funny because, like, when you're creating an event, you like have this vision in your head, and so like I paint this picture for people. Like I told Sabrina Tippich, I'm like, well, what do you how do you want Matthew to do it? I was like, well, I kind of want him to kind of if it fits, jump in there with Daniel and Chad and jam some polka. If it doesn't, that's okay because he's going to have a little time slot to do what he does. But I mainly just want him to be there and be him.
Oh yeah.
And that's the most important thing about this is like we brought together just a whole list of great bands and musicians, ones that we admire. And so
an insane lineup. I mean, it's
huge.
jam-packed.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
it really
say,
is.
yeah, share the lineup because I was
So-
reading the list and like, what?
Our friend Johnny Rosado, who's here last week, is going to be there. And then we have Denver Rhiannon, who's also been a guest on our show here at KCHW. Multiple times. We have Jake Rozier.
Yep.
Lefty Fields. Who we haven't had on the radio station, but you're familiar with Lefty.
Oh yeah, we should have him here.
Yeah, I've
He'd be
been
a
trying
great
to
guest.
reach out to him to get him in here. But we'll work on that. Then after that, let's see, who else am I forgetting? I know there's another one in there that is... well, of course, Daniel. We spoke about Daniel. We got 2 stones and 1 bird. Jacob Van No. And then my brother's band, which is really exciting to me. My brother wants to play shows with my band.
That's incredible.
Yeah, so now we have 2 shows coming up. We have this one, and then we have another one that's a birthday party for a friend in Spokane with Munson. So I'm really excited to have Munson. And they're just kind of a bunch of... they're basically my brother and some friends from over across the mountains over in Cusick, and it's their whole family is kind of lining out the band. We got Brian and Darren and Little Al, as we call him, so Al Guest. And
that's awesome. So
yeah.
so Darren, speaking of Darren Hildebrand is who you're talking about, right?
No,
Just playing Darren?
this is Darren Dilling. So this is the Dilling clan.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
A different Darren.
Well, just playing Darren
So-
does say he loves the false ending on that song.
Yeah.
And he loves the old timey vibe.
Awesome. He loves the old.
So
he caught that. Thank you.
That's
Appreciate it.
awesome. So really quick, what I want to do here. So we do have we're cramming in a lot of stuff on this show.
Mhm.
I don't want to stop you guys. I want to keep talking about this, but I also want to bring in our other guests, and we can keep talking about the show, and we'll just let everybody in all at once, and we'll just have a big roundabout conversation here.
Well, and that's what's so cool about the Bavarian Beer and Brat Festival is that we have an amazing show after that.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if you make the trip up to Chihuahua,
Yeah, I was
you
gonna
can't.
say-
You don't have to stop there.
Saturday is going to be a day of music, and we have Stephan joining us here. Stephan, sorry about the wait there. We're just going to do sort of a roundabout here. We have another band live in the studio with us that we are going to be we're going to be all doing a group chat here. How about that? Does that work for you?
Sounds good.
Good. So I'd like to introduce Stephan Kellogg. He's going to be playing. He's going to be playing on Saturday right here in the Chihuahua Center for the Arts. Good morning, Stephan. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. Bright and early, rocking with.
Outstanding. Well, I would like to introduce you to good friends of ours here in Chihuahua. Craig, of course, sitting over there with the beard is.
Hello.
That was where I guess everybody has beards.
I can probably hear you now.
Yeah, let me get some headphones over here.
Oh,
for
yeah.
my...
So we're gonna do a roundabout. We have a whole day of music tomorrow. We've got the Bavarian Beer and Brat Festival happening all day, ending at 5 p.m. And then you guys are playing over at the Chihuahua Center for the Arts. So yeah, it's gonna be a great day of music here in Chihuahua. So very excited to have you guys on.
Yeah.
And this is a little different style for us on the morning show, but yeah, we're just gonna do have multiple bands talking at the same time, music happening here in Chihuahua. So
Awesome.
welcome. So let's introduce you here really quick before we continue the conversation. So you are a Grammy nominated
Yes.
singer, songwriter, comedian. You wear many hats.
Yeah, but some might say too many at this point. But,
too many.
These are my midlife crises that I'm working out here, man. So
Oh, I hear you, man. I hear you. I think we all have those, right? I don't know if I'm there yet. I think I am.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I had a stand-up special come out last week on Amazon, and my wife, when I told her that this was the next thing I wanted to do, she was like, "All right, what's next? Like origami classes? You know, what are we doing here, Stephen?" But it's fun. It's a fun life.
Outstanding. Well, right now what we're talking about is the Bavarian Beer and Brat Festival happening tomorrow. There's a crazy lineup of musicians. Of course, these guys, Two Stones, One Bird, are going to be here be playing for that. Are you going to be here earlier in the day? Do you want to? You should come early and check it out.
You know, we're coming in. I didn't know that this was going on, but it sounds awesome. So we'll certainly try to get into town and hear some more music. That's
it's going to be amazing.
Yeah,
beer, brats, music. It's going to be a great day.
What's not to love?
Right?
Yeah.
So let me introduce everybody here to you, Will. This is to Stephen. This is Will over here. Raise your hand, Will. Can you see everybody, Stephen?
Somewhere. There it is.
Oh, okay. I got you, Will.
There we go. And that's Rob Lee in the red shirt, and Craig McQuain over there with the gray beard, and Paula Randall, one of our co-hosts over there, waving at you. And I'm Chuck Ritchie.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great. We're having a morning hang. Thanks for having me in the mix.
No problem, man. Is Chris going to be joining us?
I thought so. I texted him a few times.
That's all right.
I have not heard anything, but yeah, he may. We played last night in Portland, Oregon, and I don't know. I'm not sure where he is, but
it's a little early.
We actually had him on the air. What was that? 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I feel like it was recently.
Yeah, we had him on the show just recently, and then come to find out, hey, you guys are looking to play in Chihuahua.
Yeah, so the venue we were playing before the closed down, and we were going to have this Saturday night off. And Chris said, "I know this incredible Center for the Arts. Let's see if they're available." And so I'm so excited. I mean, I know we're doing this kind of last minute, but I've heard such great things about the town and the place, and we're. And the way the tour works, Chris and I'm doing something called the Old Friends Tour, where I'm out with 16 different friends from the last 25 years in 50 different cities, and we go on stage and we just go back and forth and share songs, and stories and stuff like that. And Chris is obviously is such a master and such a beautiful songwriter that it's
he really is.
It's been fun to.
Well, and there is a pocket of Chris Trapper fans here in Eastern Washington.
There is
a pretty large pocket, actually.
Oh yeah.
So I think great. He sold. I think we did 2 shows at the Huff Memorial Center.
Yeah.
Back to back, and those were sold out shows. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there was a little more time to advertise, but I'll make sure to reach out to some of his fans up in Kettle to make sure they know that he's going to be in town.
Wonderful. And you know what? You're on your old friends tour, but I think we have some new friends here. So
yeah, there you go.
I feel it. I'm like, Will and I, man, let's pay for each other's kids' college as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Oh man,
takes a village.
It does.
So yeah, so we're gonna be we're gonna be having a sort of a group conversation here, talk about everything that's happening tomorrow. Like we said, this Beer and Brat Festival, this is the first annual Beer and Brat Festival, and then you guys are gonna be playing over there.
In the evening.
He's got. Craig has the most amazing lineup of musicians for this festival. How many musicians do you have in a one-day festival? Like 10, 12 musicians?
I think it said 10, but that was AI, so I don't know.
That was AI.
I'm gonna go with that. I think 10 seems pretty good.
Safe.
Yeah, we got them all. It's 5 hours, but we're basically going half hour each and doing multiple stages, just so we can have very little switch over. It's just gonna be all entertainment, a bunch of great flowing beverages and bratwurst to be eaten, and then some other food choices, and we even have a coffee stand. So I know that draws people in, especially when it's a little fall-like weather.
Oh yeah,
we're definitely gonna have seasonal weather.
I love it. It's perfect.
Well, and this is the first venue. There's a new venue in town, Cameo Farms, and this is the first big event there. So while you're here, you guys can check it out, and maybe next time you guys come back to play, maybe set something up and maybe do a show over there.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be really cool.
Right, and there's actually lots of fun things, lots of different places they could go. Stephen, the Center for the Arts is creating an outdoor stage as well.
Mhm.
So that would be a fun thing to come in the summer and go be outside and by the creek. And you could be performing out there.
I can't wait to see town. Is this the first one? Is this the first bratwurst, like beer and bratwurst
Yeah,
fest?
so that is something that I came up with some friends as far as
Right on.
just putting together a Oktoberfest style. But it's basically so the bands have all been, like I did a season of a podcast, and all the artists that are coming in and being a part of it were guests on that show. We even have a public speaker who's an inspirational speaker who's going to be our MC, and he was on our show as well. So Dan Prado. So very, very awesome. It's just a completely packed lineup of, Zach Pass was the other one that I wanted to make sure we get in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Zach is awesome.
Yeah, Zach is an amazing artist and up and coming. So we're really excited about showcasing what we've been doing around here. So
Yeah.
that's really what it's came together as. So
Absolutely.
It's going to be a wonderful morning, right? Because it's 12 to 5. And then people can go home and take a nap, with their brat-filled bellies. And then they'll go to your show at 7, right? It'll be awesome. Chawila will party until midnight, however long the show goes.
Well, and then after that, they can go to the Oasis and catch some Bavarian-themed karaoke.
Oh, there you go.
I know.
Yeah, it's a full day. We don't have to
That
sleep.
is a
There's no sleep. We don't need
roster,
to sleep.
Yeah, they don't roll the sidewalks up until 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right? Usually it's 8 p.m.
Yeah.
One
Kinda
night
exaggerating a
only.
little bit.
Oh, so you guys are on your tour, and what happened? Did you guys have a cancellation, or did you guys?
Yeah. The venue that we were scheduled to play, I guess, closed down or is about to close at some situation.
Oh no.
So, yeah, it's unique. I've been out on the road for 25 years, and I don't remember this exact scenario happening ever. So, but we're out here, and just it was a Saturday night, and so we just put our heads together, and Chris had this suggestion, and I'm so glad he did. Like I can feel it's going to be a really special night. And I've gotten, some messages already, because it's not a place in my travels that I've ever been. I'm really excited to see
Well,
it.
you'll definitely be back here. You're going to fall in love.
Well, and we're just gonna try to sell Chawila to you while you're here, and maybe you guys will move here.
Right.
So there's a movement, there's a growing movement here for music, and to make this area sort of a music hub of Northeast Washington. And these guys sitting in this room with us have had a lot to do with that.
Huge effect, yeah.
Working on stuff, getting musicians to come here from other places, getting local musicians together, getting forming side projects, bands, and really just getting the word out that this is the place to come for music. We're a small community, but we love it, and we appreciate the musicians that are here and that come and visit us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
It's really it's so special. I've been to a few towns on this run that I hadn't been in before, and sometimes the smaller towns you feel so appreciated, and it can be a wild thing because you're obviously out there. It's just what I've been doing for so long, but like everybody, as you get older, you wonder if you're doing it right, and we all want our life to mean something, And when you go to a town you've never been to, and people are willing to take a chance on, hey, I heard this is going to be really good, and they actually come out. That's tougher to get in a big city or in a place like that, 'cause, And so. I don't know, not to be long-winded, but I feel what you're saying there. I think I'm excited to see the town, and glad that they were willing to take a chance on a last-minute show, and you guys having us on the radio. It's special. I appreciate it.
Well, Stephen, one thing that I did do when Chuck informed me that Chris was looking for another venue, I went ahead and reached out to my network around the area, because I knew that, last minute, maybe I could find one that was a paying bidder, you know what I mean? Not just a ticketed event, but somebody that would just pay you to come in and do a show, and then that way you don't have to hassle with all the tickets and
Sure.
that. But I reached out to my friend in Sandpoint at Smokesmiths, and he's like, "Oh, I just booked somebody today. Darn it!" And then another place in Hunters, I reached out to Jesse in Hunters because that's like the closest bar to where we rehearse at, and it's kind of our local bar. But it has that feeling of small town. It's like all of a sudden you drive through there all the time, you don't ever see anybody, but then when night comes around and the bar's hopping, it's like there's foot traffic. It's like, where did they all come from? There's not even any houses around here. Like, where are they at? Like,
crawl out of the woods.
Crawl out of the
Crawl
woods.
out of the woods.
Yeah. Salamanders come out of the water. Get some alcohol.
There's Sasquatches in disguise.
Well,
They just
Sasquatches
come
in disguise.
There's a song right there.
So Stephan, again, this is kind of a last minute interview. I didn't get a chance to get any of your music to play for our audience, but how would you like to hear these guys?
I would love it.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so really quick, I got a couple more questions for these guys while they get set up because I just kind of put them on the spot there. No, I wouldn't. You guys are bluegrass adjacent. How would you describe your music? Because
it's called
alternative blues grass. We do have some prog grass in there. But,
we're prog grass.
Progress.
That way we're always moving up.
So are you guys okay? I totally
Yeah,
didn't even
that's
ask you guys if you want to play another
Chance
song.
to Grow. You guys got
Yep.
that one?
Yeah.
So Stephan and everyone out there listening, these guys are one of my favorite bands.
You got to realize
And,
I'm not on bass.
Also,
so I typically play bass.
Lucky enough to be friends with them, but yeah, these are. So Will and Rob here are father and son. Craig here, he's got his family is a local family of musicians.
They're the
How many
foundation.
generations of musicians of McLean musicians are in Chihuahua?
Well, my parents, obviously, they've been like a staple around the area. Doug and Sally McQueen.
Well, and all your brothers and sisters are all musical.
Musical? I don't.
Musically?
So I only have two brothers. One is a musician. The other one is he plays. He plays a little bit. But
And your brother's gonna be.
He's more of a a carpenter.
Yeah.
Like
So,
a carpenter.
Yeah, that's how he builds stuff.
Aren't we all like a carpenter?
His name is never mind. Jesus, I think. No, I'm just kidding. He's a carpenter. Get it? Har, har, har. I don't know how to say that, and I need to work on my German. My dad's the one who can speak German. I should have brought him in to talk about the Bratfest.
You didn't learn German for Saturday?
No.
Yeah, and the plethora of available time you had.
Slacker.
Yeah.
Gotta watch Hogan's Heroes. Brush up.
Yeah. Right.
All right, so tell us what you're about to play.
So this is a little song about growth. It's
All
called
right.
Chance to Grow. Okay.
You ready? You ready, Stephan?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Now it won't take long. Just write that song. Feel the world, feel the pain. You've got to exercise your brain. Now sing that tune that makes a girl swoon. Feel the love, feel the heart. It's never too late to start. Well, that's not too bad. And don't you be sad. Grab your girl, be honest. Nothing in the world is beyond us. Now sing that tune that makes a fortune. Feel the love, feel the heart. It's never too late to start. And sing your song. You don't have that long. Feel the love, feel the low. Every day's your chance to grow. Feel the high and feel the low. Every day's your chance to grow. to show. Feel the high and feel the low. Every day's your chance to grow. Every day's your chance to grow.
Woo!
Hey, thank you.
Sounds great, guy.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, I'm sorry, it broke up a little. Yeah, no, that sounds great. So wait, so you guys are father, who's father son? You said.
Which one of you is which?
I'm just the hired gun.
Yeah, we're actually brothers. Big family joke there.
So on lead guitar there we had Rob Lee and rhythm guitar, and then he's dad, and then we got son over there, Will Lee, over there on the banjo.
Gotcha. It's you guys are brothers. Have you been playing together since the beginning? Like, was it?
He wish he was my
Was that
brother. He's my dad. That's my pops.
Yeah, I'm his dad.
So he's played forever. How long now?
Yeah, I've been playing for 50 years.
Forever.
And then when Will was born, as soon as he popped out of the womb, it was like, "Here's your drumsticks, drummer." So Will's multi-instrumentalist. He started out as a drummer. Now he's a guitar player, a banjo player, a mandolin player, stand-up bass player, and just got a ukulele.
Yeah, just got a ukulele.
and our lead singer.
Nice. And I think he's doing stand-up comedy soon, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
no way. I'm not that funny. Maybe funny looking. Yeah.
So
that's really cool. I have 4 daughters, and the 2 oldest have started to come on the road with me, and on this new record we did a song together, actually with the 2 of them and Counting Crows as well, and it was like,
oh, cool,
to be able to play with one of my favorite bands and also have my daughters and seeing them express themselves. Like, it's an incredible thing as a parent when you get to see your kids. I love that you guys do that together. That's an incredible thing. Neat, guys.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
very
pretty
blessed
special.
to be able to do that. You know, not many people get to play music live or professionally with their parents. You know,
Oh,
so
yeah.
pretty cool that I get to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it really is. And what I pitch these places that we play, because we play as a big band, but we also play as trios. And I always tell them that, hey, if you want to book the trio, that's half the circus. You want the whole circus? It's the 6-piece band. It's the McQueen family and Lee family band.
Mm-hmm.
So I bring my mom and dad and my brother and inject them into our style, and it turns into this like bluegrass jam band / blues review.
Northern rock, like
Northern
southern
rock.
rock, but northern rock. It's like kind of country, but
We've got
more
brown
rock.
clay up here. It's not really red clay. I'm just kidding.
So Stephen, really, so we talked about what they play. You know, sort of this fun bluegrass vibe. Old timey, I think, is a good way to describe it too.
Yeah.
No, I've read your bio. No, you're a singer songwriter. You do comedy. You have a Grammy nomination. Tell us a little bit about what we're going to expect from you Saturday night. And I want to dive a little more into the whole Grammy thing.
Sure. Yeah. You know, the Grammy thing is I wrote with I also write songs, you know, with and for other folks, and that was through I had written a song with Robert Randolph, who's a blues artist, and it ended up getting nominated for Blues Album of the Year, which was cool. Although never what you think it will be. You know, to me the magic of doing this has always been playing the show and the experience with people live. You know, it's like the things you think might fill you up when you're a kid are never the ones that do. It's really just like you know, getting to do work where you have an opportunity to mean something to folks or whatever. But the show, like Chris and I are very simpatico. Chris Trapper and I like to tell stories and you know, and deal with some of the heartbreak of life in the music, and then have a laugh about it in the stories that I get to tell. And that's a lot of what the show is. And my music's sort of Americana, singer-songwriter, you know, vibes. in terms of what it sounds like. But yeah, that's a bit of what people can expect.
Outstanding.
Very cool.
So I do want to talk about, like I said, you were nominated for a Grammy. What exactly was that for?
Oh yeah, I don't know if maybe I just broke it. Did I break up? It's for an artist named Robert Randolph.
Yeah,
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I was
Yeah.
sorry about that. I got distracted. I was actually texting with Chris's manager.
I was just like, whoa, did I?
I'm sorry.
Did not. He was just not present.
I just showed that I wasn't listening to you on live on the air. That's a good one.
I'm like, did I stutter? Come
I'm
on.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Listen up.
Listen up. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to teach that guy.
That's
how to
why
play
Chuck
the
and I
pedal
get along
steel.
so well. We're
Right.
about the same. We're
And that's why now my face is turning bright red. So
you woke
Sorry,
up a
I
little
didn't mean
bit.
to call you. I mean, I genuinely.
No, call
that question, but
call me out on it, man. I need it. Wow, especially this morning. Wow. So and two, you said you mix some comedy in there. Do you have a separate stand-up comedy thing that you do, or is it?
Yeah, no, the comedy's totally different.
Yeah.
That is I just, because I love storytelling so much, and I've been doing it in songs for years, and obviously, it's gone well. But I'm not the biggest artist in the world, and I do have my 4 kids, and I have this desire to, how do you express when something hilarious happens at the house, and your daughter brings home the worst boyfriend you've ever met,
I've been there. Yeah, I've been there.
Like, that's not going to work in the I don't want to make silly music, so that's not going to work in the songs. And I started to have all these experiences that I wanted another outlet for, to be able to kind of share, with my audience, the stuff that we're all going through in life here, the disappointments hurt less if you can laugh at them, So,
Absolutely.
So I started doing stand-up because a friend of mine had been at the show, and I was doing, had heard some of the in-between. He said, he runs a comedy club. He said, you got to come down and do this. And I said, that's crazy. No, absolutely not. Basically a rock and roll musician, but I went down and I ended up doing it, and it went well, and I really enjoyed it. And then we took a gamble, and we taped a special last year, and then it came out on Amazon last week. So it's called Maybe This Will Work. And but that's different. I won't necessarily. I'm not gonna. Chris plays a song and I grab the mic and I just flew in and boy are my arms tired.
Tell us a joke.
Yeah, they're kind of two different things that I'm doing, but yeah.
But first, tell us about your Grammy. No.
Shut up, bro.
Wise guy. We got a wise guy.
You old so-and-sos, I'm coming to get you.
So one thing about comedy, to me, that I never really thought about, one thing that I've always, if I have to do a public speaking engagement, one thing that has always helped me in the past is that I just imagine that I have my guitar in my hands. And then that way, when I have my guitar in my hands, suddenly it's like I have my axe going into battle. I'm not afraid. Like I have my weapon of choice, right? Yeah. And so when you go out there and your weapon of choice now is the microphone,
right?
You can't really hide behind a mic stand, So you're all out there right in front of everybody. So you have to. I mean, I'm sure it's super uncomfortable, but you get more comfortable as you do it, right?
Well, that's been the beautiful thing about the journey is you realize it's not going to kill you if a joke doesn't go over. Mm-hmm. But and you're absolutely right, Chris. It's like the Craig.
Thank you.
Craig, you're not Chris, right? Craig, yeah. Chris, who's sleeping in through his interview.
Rock stars.
It's okay. I'm talking with his manager.
I'm not a rock star. I'm up. I'm ready to go, guys. No, but if someone doesn't like your music, they can still sort of politely clap, and you can think, okay, maybe they did. If you tell a joke and it doesn't work, it is glaringly apparent.
That silence in the audience.
Yeah, that's when you pause and you go, okay, that one didn't work, and then they all laugh, and you're like, okay, whew, got through that.
That's so much much of what it is too is just not panicking and just staying human up there and seeing what that is a big part of it. Like just reading the room. Okay, yeah, that wasn't what we would have had it be. Let's on to the next thing. Yeah.
I've had an unfortunate affliction most of my life. I guess you just call it I have no shame, but I've never had stage fright. And there have been many times throughout my life when it probably would have served me well to have a little bit of stage fright because I'll get up there with nothing and just I don't do stand up.
You remember 10 minutes ago, Chuck.
I know, right? You remember that far back? Wow.
That was surprising.
We have long memories.
Yeah, there have been many times when I probably either shouldn't have gone on the stage or should have actually prepared a little something because, winging it doesn't always work. So after this, you guys are playing here. You guys are on tour. Where are you going next?
So we've got I've got a few more shows with the great Chris Trapper. We're gonna do Seattle after this, and then I continue on this tour with other get old friends. I'm doing. Chris Barron from Spin Doctors is one of the guys that's going to be doing some shows with me, and there's I've got my daughters joining me for a few of them. They're old friends for sure. And who else? Mark Roberge from a band called OAR is a great songwriter I've been friends with for years. And
I've heard of those guys. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll do some. He'll do some dates with me, and once that's all done, then I will go home for a little bit and check in with my family and make sure that they remember who I am and stuff like that.
That's always a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a musician, but I feel in that one hard lately.
Yeah. Do you just work? Yeah. I mean, if you're working a lot or you don't see your family as much, it's something, right?
Oh yeah, too many events, putting on shows, and I don't ever leave Chihuahua, and I still don't ever get to see my family.
Yeah. This is true. He's not joking.
I leave the house at 6 a.m. I get home at midnight.
Mm-hmm.
At least the last couple of weeks, it feels like it. But
yeah, that's almost worse in a way too, because you feel. I'm always worried I'm letting them down, but at least when you're away, you're I got my head down, and when I'm home. But what you're doing almost sounds like it's harder because you're like, you sort of see each other from the periphery.
Oh yeah, pop in, say hi, feed the dogs, pet the dogs. Okay, bye. Yeah, there's a lot of that, but yeah, it is rough. But I imagine on the road, do you do Zoom calls regularly, and keep in touch that way?
I did when they were little. My throat doesn't really tolerate it, right? This will be the show we do with you guys will be the 9th in 9 days, and then we got one the next night. And so physically, there's an element to that. When I was 25, when they were little, I'd do whatever it took to get a little quick fix with them. I send them a lot of postcards, and my kids are, they're all teenagers now, so they text, and we do that, but it's not the same as being. This is more intimate than what I get to do with them, and it's one of the burdens that I carry. Like it's hard. It's not what I'd have it be. I hope that they know the degree to which they're loved and which an effort is being made. And in the meantime, I got this thing I do. I tell stories and sing songs, and hopefully they'll understand that when they have their whatever it is they got to do, they'll go do it. That's my best hope for them.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they're proud of you, and it's amazing that you get to perform with your daughters. You say daughters or daughter?
Daughters.
I have 4 daughters. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He said that earlier, Chuck.
No, I know. I just couldn't remember if there was an S on the end or not.
Chuck, I'm going to text you all the bullet points.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Right.
I that's what I always tell people: bullet point list, and that way I won't forget. So all 4 daughters, are they all musical? Are they all playing with you? Or is just the?
They all have the capabilities if they want to. The younger 2 are less interested right now, and that's fine. Whatever But my older 2 play in the band and appear on this record, and I mean, not in the band all the time, although believe me, I'd love to. I actually offered my 18-year-old. I was like, "Do you want to take 6 weeks off and come on the road in the winter? Because I'm doing a band tour in January and February." And she was like, "Sorry, Dad. I think I'm like just not." Like,
Oh my gosh, I think that sounds fabulous.
No, cool. You know? Yeah. No, so I think it's great that you guys, brothers, and I mean that's so special. I really admire that. I think it's neat.
They're joking about the brother thing, but
Yeah.
although they say it, and a lot of people
You guys
do
have
believe
been
it.
messing with me all morning. What is even happening? Oh, you're not. I thought you guys were. I'm not following.
No, I'm the dad, and he's my son. So I'm 60, he's 30.
It's
okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's like my tour manager is in a bed right over here to my right. I'm 48 and he's 27, and we just did a UK tour at the beginning of the year, and he would be out selling the merch, and everybody would go, "Hey, good show," and I'm like, they just added 23 years to this guy's life.
So he's 27, but yet you're the one up at 8 o'clock in the morning doing an interview on the radio.
Well, believe me, he's up now. I'm like kicking on all the lights. Daddy's got to do an interview here. Let's go, man. Up and at him.
Nice.
That's awesome. He's giving you your bullet points.
Actually, I got to admit, I don't think my 27-year-old self would have gotten up at 8 o'clock for anything at any time ever.
I just want to let you know, you did hear correctly. Craig plays with his brothers. So Craig was saying he goes up with Old Souls and Antiques, and he plays with his brother and his mom and his dad.
My brother and my mom and my dad.
Yeah. See, so you did hear brother.
All right. I'll put it together. I'll be ready by showtime.
All right, because we're going to give you a pop quiz when you arrive. Before you perform, we're like, okay,
Yeah,
got to get this right.
And your brother from the band Munson is actually playing tomorrow with Munson.
Yes.
And with you tomorrow, correct? Or not with you, just Munson.
No,
okay.
we're not having Old Souls and Antiques play. Just two stones, one bird. Yeah.
But we recently had another festival where your brother did play drums with you, and you had the full 20,000 piece band.
Yeah, with like 20,000 watts of sound reinforcement. Too.
Oh yeah,
that was awesome.
It was incredible. Once we finally got the power over there.
Little things. It was
so
little
we
things.
recently had this festival, and we show up. The sound guy shows up, rolls out his cable. We're 100 feet short of this cable. This dude's got how many thousand watts is his system?
I don't
think
know.
he's got
I was
about
throwing that off the top of my head.
I think he's got about a 15,000 watt system.
Yeah, it's up
a 20,000 watt system, and we're 100 feet short. And you need like a cable the size of a fire hose to get that power that far.
Was it like gauge 4 or something?
Yeah, like
4-aught.
Yeah, like 4-aught, twist lock, 50 amp connections, and we're the whole entire town. It started as a panic moment, but
I got a call from Gina. I knew it was a panic moment when I get a call from Gina. I mean, that's like.
And this is the music community and the community in general here. So there was a panic. Luckily, actually, kind of happy accident. The first band actually canceled on us the morning of the show. So we're all
some time, yeah.
By an hour after the show, by the time the second band was supposed to take the stage, we had probably every electrician in a 90-mile radius being called. We had people driving from the next town over to say, "Okay, what do you guys need? What can I help? What can I do?" We had probably 20 or 30 people searching for this exact cable we needed. And within an hour and a half, we had somebody show up and drop off this crazy industrial, specialty cable.
Right, my brother's like, I can make one because he's an electrician. He's
Yeah,
like, I
yeah.
can make one, but you're looking at $500 just to make one.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
at
have to go
least.
to get the parts. You can't just buy one. You have to go make it.
Well, we had located the cable the next town over in Colville at $800 just for the cable, and that's not even the connections. And we're like, okay, let's do it. Let's go.
Wow, I'm glad it worked out, guys. That's
It was a story of tragedy turned into triumph and community getting
Well,
together
I immediately
to fix
said, I
my
was like,
mistakes.
move the stage closer to the power source. And then, nope, that's not going to happen. So.
It would have taken 3 hours to move that stage at that point.
right.
Yeah. All right, Chris.
tragedy narrowly averted.
Exactly.
Or I see now I'm calling you Chris. So Stephen, sorry about that. We only have a few minutes here. Let's go ahead and get things wrapped up.
Well, that's one thing we can all share together in this time is that we can all give Chris a hard time about it.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I
yeah.
can't wait.
I can't wait.
His manager already has,
I'm sure.
But
no, this is going to be fun. I'm actually ready to get into it.
it will be. I'm looking forward to meeting you in person.
Nice.
And man, Saturday's tomorrow. It's just a jam-packed day
It's
all
gonna be
around.
amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
I'm really excited about it.
So let's go ahead, Stephen. Do you have any parting words of wisdom for us?
No, just I'm looking forward to getting to town and getting a brat and putting on a great show. And yeah, I appreciate you guys telling anybody you think might like what we're going to do there.
No problem, and I think they will. In fact, I know they will.
Yeah, I
they're
think
they're
so.
gonna love it. Last time a show was there, it was Igor and the Red Elvises, and it was one of those. We kept telling everyone, if you don't come, you're going to regret it. You're not going to want to hear about this later.
Mm-hmm.
And we did pack the house, but the people that didn't come later, they're like, "Oh man, I should have listened. I wish I would have gone to that show."
Right? Because we were showing pictures of it later, and everybody was dancing, everybody was into it, everybody was grooving. It was amazing. This town loves to party. We really do.
Yeah, and I know that your music and Chris's music will be well received in our community of artists and musicians that we have here, and we love to be entertained. So,
Absolutely, absolutely. So before we get out of here, Stephen, do you guys have another one in you?
Did you guys have one you wanted to do?
Not necessarily.
You want to do one? You're the lead singer. You should sing one, Will.
I know it's so early. We can do one. You want to do one?
You don't have to. I just wonder if you guys wanted to play us out.
We could do the dude. Do the dude.
Do the dude.
Do the dude.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right. All right. See, now I'm pressuring him to play.
Playing bass.
So really quick
I'll
here.
see how I can pull
dude
this
won.
solo off.
Yeah.
As they're getting set up to play us out here, I want to let everyone know that you can stay tuned tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. for the Blessed Classic Rock and More with Old Man Mark live in the studio. Then at 8 p.m. is the premiere episode of Nevermore Radio, episode 1 happening tonight. We rescheduled it tonight for 8 p.m. Lots of stuff going on this weekend. The Bavarian Beer and Brat Festival, and of course Stephen Kellogg and Chris Trapper over at the Chula Center for the Arts. Tomorrow night, here we go. We got 2 stones, 1 bird with the dude playing us out. Thanks, Stephen.
I drove my 65 to the old neighborhood. Well, there's been high demand of people looking for something good. A big show this Friday night. I'll fix them up so they can handle the lights. 8 o'clock, the music flows, singing songs that everybody knows. That's the time I gotta go. Well, I've met some movie stars, spent some time in a smoky bar, went fast in the cowboy vein, scratched for nickels in the pouring rain. The big man, a flawless plan, I've been locked down with an ankle band. I'm feeling happy in a drunken rage, tripping with the hippies going off backstage. I'm heading south 395, wide open for the county line. Trucker buddy's got the heavy load, well I gotta hurry up before I hit the show. Driving west through the blinding sun, gotta make it back before my day is done. Selling dreams to the lucky few, well one of these days you know drunken rage, tripping with the hippies going off backstage. Well, I've met some movie stars, spent some time in smoky bars, went fast in the cowboy vein, scratched for nickels in the pouring rain. The big man, a flawless plan, been locked down with an ankle band. I'm feeling happy in a drunken rage, tripping with the hippies going off backstage.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Stephen. Everybody, you have a great day over there. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend.
Thanks,
See you
guys.
tomorrow.
Take care.
It's 9:04.